your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked.
Hello, welcome to another ship showcase. So, I did a thing. I said to myself I was going to stop building ships, because basically it got to a point where I was spending more time building ships than I was actually building, like, playing the game. And so I said to myself I was going to stop building ships. But then I had this idea for a ship. Now, the idea I had hasn't worked out, because originally I was going to have a bunch of Nova Galactic parts going down the side. But unfortunately, I've used up the maximum amount of modules, so I can't do that right now. For you. So it's sort of like the edges are not quite finished, but everything else is. So basically, I was trying to come up with a design for a ship, because one of the biggest issues in this game when it comes to building your ships is the layout is completely random and often terrible.
Anything I can help you with?
Like, it takes a lot of refining to get a ship's layout to be a decent-ish layout. So I built a thing. The whole idea behind this ship was to really simplify the layout. So there's only one way to get between decks, because the rest of the, like, basically I've blocked off everything. So there's like a layer of decks, and then there's a layer of like these mid breaker things, and then there's a layer of decks again. So essentially there's only one way up, and that's the one way I made for them to go up. So I'm hoping that it's basically going to be a really open layout and really simple to traverse.
Need some work done?
So
okay, no problem.
It isn't currently set as my home ship. No, not in it. Not in it. Oh, come on, where is it? That ain't it. That one ain't it. That one ain't it. That one ain't it. There we go, that's it. So I'm guessing in terms of what this could be, I'm guessing like some sort of maybe a colony ship, because the way I built it, there is a lot of living space. So I guess you could call it a colony ship. It's mostly automated weapons. It's free player controlled, and that's the free rail guns. The rest, as you can see, are all automated guns. So let's make this my home ship. It apparently only holds a crew of 9. Which doesn't seem quite possible considering how freaking big it is, but yeah. So its maximum length, like, it literally can't get any longer, even like a half an inch longer, and it just doesn't work. So I did have more engines at the back. Originally, I don't know, I was trying to go for some sort of Star Destroyer, or maybe like as it gets thinner as you get towards the front, but I ended up with this design. So considering how many decks there is, it's not actually as big in prison as I was expecting. How big are these guns? I've never actually stood next to these guns to see how big they are. Okay, so they're kind of big. Alright. Hey. It's the bridge. Alright. Let's go down to the entrance. No. Yeah. So yeah. There's these lander things are all the way around the other side of the ship. And that docker right there is a godsend. Whoever came up with this docker is fantastic, because it's thin enough that it just about fits underneath every single ship. Whereas the other dockers, you can put them underneath ships, but they often clip from the ground, so you can't use them. So let's go in. So it should bring you right out into an armory, I do believe. No, it brings you out into one of these. Okay, right, yeah. That's fine. Okay. Straight into the first aid room. Okay. Let's see where this one goes, because there is an armory. Okay, so there's the brig. I could have swore I put an armory here in our first aid room. I'm sure of it. Unless I put the armory here and then... oh well. Here's the brig. You have to go through the first aid room to get to the brig, so that's... it's a unique choice, Bethesda. So where the bloody hell is the armory? Oh, here's the workshop. Where's the armory? Yes. Okay, so the idea was you were supposed to be able to come straight through this door and into here, but, you know, this game's layout system is really much to be not desired at all. It's actually quite terrible. I'm guessing what I'm going to have to do is swap the first aid room and the armory around. That's what I'll do. Alright. So you come through here, you got this, which leads down into a workshop and then the armory, but I'll be swapping this around, so the workshop will go here, maybe. Or I'll turn the workshop into a first aid, put this there, and then put that here, and then there'll be 2 first aid rooms next to each other. And there is another one on one of the upper decks, so you come in here, you got a living area.
Good to see you again.
Most of this ship is living areas, I'm gonna be honest. You got a break room. So I know where roughly the ladder's gonna be to get to the next step. Okay, I forgot about this.
Did you need my help with something?
That might be on the next floor. So yeah, we came in that way, you go through here and you got 2 more doors here. Living area.
Looking well, my
Living
friend.
area. So this is where the ladder up is. Into the next deck, okay. And that ladder goes all the way up through the ship, so that's gone as planned, sort of. Right. So there is more to this lower floor, I'm sure of that. So, yeah, there's the cargo room. Okay, so that's it, yeah. Bunch of living area spread out throughout the bottom of the ship. And there's some more up top as well. So we're gonna go there now. So there's the cargo room, and then the ladder up is the end of this hall. Really, I think I could turn this into a living area so it doesn't have the beds. It just has like, and again, I think this is a 3x1. Yeah, it's a 3x1 and they don't have the option of a living area. So I'm pretty sure there's nothing on this deck. Yeah, this is, so on this deck, there's just solid blocks all the way around, I think. Oh, shit. I'm gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. Oh crap. There we go. Got it. Okay, so this deck has stuff. So another first aid room here. This is the upper deck of the living areas. Okay, so let's brings you through into my room, apparently, which... Okay, so that's another thing that's gonna have to be changed. You wouldn't want to go through the captain's bedroom to get to a first aid room, so... Yeah, no, that's gonna have to be changed. I was kind of hoping they would just be able to go from one to the other. Alright, and you go through the rest of the ship. An engineering bay right down the middle here. And then one more living area, and I could have swore there was another one next to this. Yeah. Anything else? Nope, that's it. Where was that ladder to? Oh Christ, I've lost the ladder. Alright. No? No. Am I blind and just can't see it? What on earth is it? I just... Okay, so I've lost the ladder now. This is it. I am fully lost. Is there a door I've missed? Okay, so no. Is there a door I missed over here? Right, yeah, there is. Okay, so you go through the first aid room to get onto that deck. Right, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so this brings you up into the command center area, which then has the bridge, which allows you to see out. Yeah. So, yeah, that's everything. I'm gonna have to fix the layout of some of these things, which mostly just means swapping some of the rooms around. So let's go to the front door. Cargo room, rig area. Where was the way out? I think it's this way, right? Yeah. Okay, so yeah, and it's down here. Yeah. I like these break rooms, they're kind of cool. Alright. It's appropriate to have security right by the entrance as well.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Alright. So I'm swapping the armory around, and if I can, I'm going to try and swap around the captain's quarters too.
Got anything you need to offload? Okay, no problem.
Alright, so that's an infirmary, so let's turn this into an armory. And that's an armory, and that's a workshop, so let's turn this into a first aid. The old armory into a first aid too. That's that done, and then the next level is buried underneath all of that. So I think the captain's stuff is on the other side. So let's turn that into a Alright. Let's see if the layout is a little bit better now, and also check to see if I also want to see how this thing flies, because I don't know if you might not have seen it, but apparently this thing has 0 mobility, and I've never flown anything that has 0 mobility before. So I'm guessing that means this thing just does not want to turn. So that will be interesting to see. And it's changed the layout drastically. Okay. Unexpected. Okay. Okay, that's a bit of a bug. Okay, it's fine. Bugs happen.
Do you need my help?
No, Christ, how badly is this layout now? So that brings you out into the...
What's the good word, Chief?
Somehow this is worse. I kind of like the idea of it. To get in and out of a ship, you have to go through security first, but I was kind of hoping you'd have the armory. Also, there's that weird bug. Alright.
You look well today.
Oh, how on earth do you get to the armory? I'm guessing you come through here. And then you go through this door, which will lead you down through this room, which will lead you into here, and the armory is gonna be... Is it gonna send you through the emergency, like the infirmary to get to the armory? I think it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, sending you through the infirmary to get to the armory. Not what I'd like, but I could. If I swap that armory out for an infirmary, it would basically turn that corner of the ship into one big hospital. And instead of having an armory, I guess the what's it call it? The security office will act as an armory. So, I mean, they are going to keep guns in the security office, right? So, when they get to the next deck, you go up there. Okay, right. Actually, okay. Now, once I swap out the armory for a first aid room to make it more into a thing, so you'd have to pass through security before you get into the ship. Okay, I like that idea. That idea is good. So let's do that. Let's turn that one armory into a... You know what? I'm not going to turn it into a first aid room. I'm going to turn it into a lab. So...
Need some work done? Sure, have at it.
There we go. Oh, getting a little bit of lag. There we go. See, I guess in terms of what the ship could be used for, it could be a colony ship, maybe. After all, it would give you everything you need, and most colony ships, the way they would be built in real life, if they were to build colony ships, is they build them so you could actually take the ship apart and turn it into housing. And I guess you could do that with this. That's a bit of a weird bug to have right there. what was the other thing I wanted to check out? Yeah. Ah, that's worse. What the hell? So now, in order to access the entire upper deck, you go directly through the captain's bedroom. Okay, yeah, that makes sense, game. Okay, alright. How did they somehow make it worse?
Yeah, boss?
Need something?
Nice to see the ship is so big though, it still doesn't have the doors. That's a good sign.
Oh,
Ouch.
need a moment to walk that off?
Okay, the more I think about it, the more I do like the idea of going through the armory to get to the rest of the ship. I mean, the brig.
Captain Marcus, hello. I am Zed.
Yeah, I just need to fix the captain's room and make it so it's, you know, isolated.
Got anything
Like,
you need
half
to
the crew
offload?
doesn't have to walk through
Okay,
it every
no
time
problem.
when I get to a certain part of the ship. Alright. So, let's see. Alright, let's try this. If I'm right, because there's no way to get into this area here, it should, in theory, force you to enter the ship into this. You know, let's turn that into an all-in-one. So now it should force you to come in through this way. There are only two options, and you didn't even be an all-in-one, yeah. Alright, now let's check out the layout. Alright, final check. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be keeping this ship. I just had this idea and went for it, so I may turn it into something else, or maybe make it thinner. Cut off the edges, because originally it was at the front. You'll notice it goes 4 across, so at the very front, like the front part, it went 3 across originally. I added an extra side to it to make room for other things. So yeah. Okay, the ladder's still there. You still come through here to get the rest of the shit, and here you got this area, and then this will lead you down to here, which takes you through and into here, which takes you through to the hospital. Okay.
Holler if you need any help, boss.
How's it going?
So this bug with the doors, I don't actually think is on Bethesda. So, I'm playing this on console, and something that people don't know: if you've been playing a video like the same game for long enough,
Did you
naturally
need something?
bugs will just start to happen because like, the games have caches of the data.
How's it going?
And if it gets too full,
great
the
day
game
in the
starts
space
to have
lanes, huh?
issues. That's a Bethesda bug. Doors ain't. See, brings you into the hut. So to get into the first aid room, you still have to go through the captain's room. So I saw a ladder in there, so does that mean for this ladder it's over here? Oh, there is no ladder over here. Okay. Well, the ladder went all the way up.
Hope you're having a good one.
That's the one bit that actually went to plan. So now, to get upstairs, you have to go all the way around. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the upstairs first aid room thing. Turn that into, like, I don't know, something else. Maybe I'll turn that first aid room into the captain's room and have the captain's room turned into a, like another living area, so it's just like a, I don't know. Let's take off, because I want to see how this thing flies. Oh, that's what's happened. It's done that bug where like the ship duplicates itself into the ground. Okay. I've seen that a few times. Yeah, if I restart the game, I'll go away. That is just from playing the game for too long. Like, a span of time. That's a pretty easy bug to get rid of. So the only weapons I have control over are the 3 at the front. Oh, 2 at the front, 1 on the roof. Which is kind of cool. So I'm going to take an already slow ship and make it a little slower. I don't know, it's not my best design, it's just, I wanted to try and come up with a solution to, you know, decks and stuff not being very well organized. I think if I make it thinner, like cut off the edges and bring it in a little, it wouldn't look quite so bad. Okay, yeah, if I trim the fat, I can actually make this ship look kind of cool. Bring those edges in a little, and it'll look like, well, it'll look like something. I don't know what. If I trim those edges, I could probably go with my original idea of putting Nova Galactic stuff down the side. The bottom will still look a little pancakey, but you know, that is what it is. I think that's going to be it for this video, and you know what, there's something I really want to test because I haven't had a chance to test this yet. So I have had automated weapons on most of my ships, but I've never had a ship where it's well, I have got a few ships where it's nearly all automated except for like one set of weaponry. It's usually only over one set that's automated, so I would really want to see how well an automated ship goes. So let's have a look.
Look alive.
They knocked out the exit!
Can't get away from me.
Must talk. So,
Last mistake you ever make. Look alive.
Okay, this is going remarkably well. See, the automated weapons can see stuff I
there are
can't,
things
so...
I need to say to you at your earliest convenience.
Andresia is kind of angry at me.
To their prep drive.
Get him going or we're dead!
Victor, no. It is important that you and I speak.
Did they just one-shot a ship?
Weapons are gone. We're defenseless.
Holy shit, automated turrets are
Talk
badass.
to you sooner rather than later.
Damn. There go the engines.
Holy shit, look at all those destroyed ships around there.
Look alive.
I think I have just killed the entire, like, 3-star
It is
fleet.
important that you and I speak.
Okay. It's official. Automated guns are badass.
when we're
Oh, shit.
done here. There goes the grav trap! We can't escape!
Oh my god.
It is important that you and I speak.
I know, Andresia. I'm gonna be loading the save game so you won't be so mad at me. It's fine. So, if you want an all-powerful ship, if you make sure most of the loadout is automated weaponry, you're gonna be set for life. Because these things are just about unstoppable. Because they can see things you can't. So, yeah. You know what, this is just giving me an idea. I'm gonna go and do a build and then come back with another video. So, yeah, I'll see you in the next one.